Hello and welcome to another walkthrough video. This one involves the Reclamation of Gilneas. The Reclamation of Gilneas was added in patch 10.2.5. It is for any level 70 character to complete Horde or Alliance, and it basically tells the story of what happens when the Scarlet Crusade has taken over Gilneas, and what are we gonna do about it? My understanding is that basically the beginning and the end have faction-specific versions, and then the rest, the meat of the quest line is available to both. So, it's not like there's a Horde version that's entirely Horde. You're doing Horde stuff, blah blah blah, and not entire alliance that you're doing alliance stuff and whatever. So, other than the two bookends, it's mainly the same thing either way. Just like which characters are involved or whatnot. Because there are, of course, some ties between the Horde and Alliance characters involved in this storyline. And so it was an easy way to kind of get something done and still have it be available to both factions. Because, of course, one of the problems WoW perennially has had is providing roughly equivalent amounts of content of the same depth and scope for both factions, and this is one way that they can kind of get away with having a quest line that, yeah, it's primarily about an alliance faction, but it's equally accessible to non-alliance, or I'm sorry, to Horde, and, you know, and hopefully, in future there can also be, you know, the other way around, where there's a reclamation or something where the main storyline involves Horde characters and the Alliance are along for the ride. Kind of like how the Alliance was along for the ride in all the really good before the Battle for Azeroth realistic cinematics. Alright, so again, in order to do this, you have to have a character who's level 70 or higher. And you can look for, on the Alliance side, you're going to be looking for the Greyguard Elite. This person right here, this Worgen right here. And on the Horde side, you're going to look for a Death Guard Elite, because this is basically, the Horde side is represented by the Forsaken for obvious lore reasons. In that, you know, they're kind of like right next to each other. You know, north and south. Okay, so we're going to do the Alliance side first. And depending on how long that takes, I might run through the Horde side on a different server or on a different video. Or, again, depending on how long it takes, I might just run it again on a Horde character. I've got one ready to go. You can find these two elite characters. The Alliance one is here by the auction house in Stormwind, right next to the Heroes board. The Horde one in Orgrimmar is located in the hallway heading out of Orgrimmar before you get to the portal room. So it's like right past like the open, you know, valley, and then you go out into the hallway, and then he's right there on the right. We'll show you if we get there. So yeah, let's see what's gonna go happen. I haven't played through this before, but I kind of have a vague idea what's gonna happen, because as usual, everything in World of Warcraft, they have it all out there. So for folk coming in late to the thing, there's no such thing as spoiler protection, unfortunately. It is what it is. Alright, let's go.
Greymane will lead us to victory.
Alright, Lord Greymane has requested your presence in Stormwind Harbor to assist him with a matter regarding Gilneas. Good luck. And I would like to point out, for my playthroughs, I have chosen a Worgen on my Alliance character, and I have chosen a Forsaken Undead for my Horde character when I get to it. Alright, let's go talk to Gen.
Watch your back.
Alright, and I like the fact that he's got like a Robin Hood kind of hat. Alright. I'm gonna go to the Stormwind Harbor and talk to Lord Greymane.
Anchors away.
My king. We got Gen, we got me. Well, hello. We got everybody up in here. I guess the third one's for me. So yeah, we got the Queen of Gilneas. I love Mia Greymane because she does not put up with any bullshit on her husband's part. And also, she was instrumental in some of the rescue of night elves from Darnassus during the burning of Teldrassil. And in fact, I think Tyrande was basically like, Gen, go get her! And he's like, yeah, no, she would kill me if I interfered with what she's doing.
Champion.
Okay. Thank you for coming. Let me brief you on the mission.
Trust your instincts. For country, for family.
The time has come to reclaim my kingdom, champion. The Forsaken have left the land as promised. That was a thing. However, in their absence, it seems the Scarlet Crusade have decided to move in and use the city as their own personal stronghold. I mean to move them out. Join me in retaking Gilneas. Alright, we're going to travel to Kiel Harbor in the ruins of Gilneas.
My people have endured. Gilneas will be ours again. Let me know when you're ready.
That's pretty.
Thank you for offering your aid, champion. I knew you'd come.
Yes, my queen.
Our curse is also our greatest gift.
I will not allow anyone else to occupy Gilneas, not after everything we've been through. I'm ready to go to Gilneas.
We will have justice for the fallen.
I have little experience with the Scarlet Crusade. They rose to power after we walled off Gilneas. My understanding is that they were originally formed to eradicate the Scourge, a noble enough cause. But their zealotry has caused them to turn on any who did not join their crusade.
This is true. I love Gilneas.
What is this? Forsaken?
Calm yourself, Gen. Tess is with them. Surely they have reason to be here.
Tess, what are they doing here?
How can I help?
Tempted to take Gilneas by siege will result in carnage on both sides. The Forsaken are experts in dealing with the Scarlet Crusade. Yes, this is true. Pardon me. That's useful alone, but the Scarlets also hate them enough that any Forsaken presence will prove a useful distraction from our forces. That'll give us the edge that we need.
Look to the shadows. They are here to help us retake Gilneas, Father.
They are the reason we were driven out. Have you forgotten?
Gen, it's Kalia. Kalia Menethil. Not some mindless scourge. Let her speak.
The Forsaken know the Scarlet Crusade better than anyone, King Greymane. You have little reason to trust us, but I give you my word. As a Menethil, we only wish to return what rightfully belongs to you.
Tess, every time I look at them, I see your brother's face. I can't. I'm sorry. But perhaps you can show me the way. What are your orders?
There's a potion for everything.
Well then, looks like I'm in charge now. A bit unexpected, but not unwelcome. Let's do this.
The job's not done yet.
Kalia will lead the Forsaken army in a distracting assault to the north. I'd like you to meet up with Lillian and me in the city. There's a secret tunnel that will give us access to the south. From there, we can open the south gate and let our forces in, while the Scarlets are distracted with Kalia's troops. There's a group of Scarlet Crusade currently skulking about the entrance to that secret tunnel. Care to take them out? We're gonna kill them.
Stay alert out there.
Alright, Gen.
You have my attention.
The scouts report the Scarlet Crusade at Adric's Repose are being encouraged to tamper with the graves of my people by one Scarlet in particular. Too many Gilneans gave their lives defending this land, and I will not let their sacrifice be defiled in this manner. Take out their leader and send them a message they won't soon forget.
Never let your guard...
I will gather the Forsaken forces. Good luck.
Lillian and I will meet you in the city. Be careful.
Trust her, Gen. She knows what she is doing.
I know.
Does Mia have any words for me? No. Okay. Let's go kill things. I'd like to point out that I'm doing this run on a druid. So let's go all druid-like. And I had to finally get myself the Glyph of Stars. I'm sorry, I do not like the Boom Chicken. There's the customizations are really nice. But I think there needs to be more of them. I think once I get the, basically, you know me, I love blue and silver, and I just don't like, I'm just not a huge fan of a lot of other things. Okay, well, you buttheads are about to get your butts toasted.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
I'm just killing everybody.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
And that warlock going to town.
I need to target something first.
This, of course, is Liam's grave.
I don't have a target.
Ah, you're here. Good.
For country, for family.
This tunnel was responsible for many Gilneans surviving when we had to leave. It is only right. It is the means to us to retaking the city.
We will have justice for the fallen.
Justice.
Stand strong, hero. My people have endured much.
Tess and Voss are waiting for you at the end of the tunnel. Once you arrive, the three of you will open the south gates from the inside and let our forces into the city. Head through the tunnel to meet them. Take this torch. The way is infested with vermin. I'll ready our forces to storm the gate when it is open. Make your way through the secret tunnel.
Never let your guard...
Celestine, go and find the Forsaken. Tell them to be on watch for our signal.
Yeah, Celestine, do
Good
the
luck,
thing.
champion. Keep Tess safe.
Alright.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
That was not the right button, Druid.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first.
Need any daggers? I brought spares.
I don't have a target.
Never have enough. Need any poisons? Couldn't hurt. Me at least. Lillian, are you alright with this? You were once part of the Scarlet Crusade. These people mean nothing to me, and the moment I died, I meant nothing to them. But thank you for asking. Let's get started then.
The one thing to remember is that Lillian says I was supposed to clear the tunnel, though. How did I not manage that? Oh, I have to do it that way. Got it. There we go. So one thing to remember is that Lillian and Tess are acquainted and even friends because during Legion, when rogues buddied up and the rogue order hall was called the Uncrowned, that's where they were both members of. They're basically members of the Rogue Order, the Uncrowned. All right, we'll hear that again.
Speak your mind.
This brings back memories, right? Not good ones, but memories. Ready for the next phase of your attack. Interestingly enough, because this character came from WoW Remix, she never did the starting instance for Worgen. The game, of course, doesn't recognize that, but that's okay.
Take care.
Opening the gate is all well and good, but we need to clear a way for our forces to advance first. Our scouts reported that the Crusade has explosives that they've stashed in the area. Surely they won't mind if we borrow some.
Stay alert. We need to give enough cover to let our forces have an easy entrance. Let's go.
What is it you ask?
Looks like they filled the city with their most experienced forces. Don't worry, we have plenty experience taking them down, personally. We'll whittle their numbers down one by one.
Keep your guard up.
Okay, and
I
now...
will follow you two from the shadows. Let me know when you need a hand.
Alright, so basically we're gonna use her to stun bad guys like this guy.
I need to target something first.
I need a target.
A druid and two rogues walk into a city.
I need to target something first.
Get 'em.
I need to get closer.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target.
Let's talk. Take care. The job's not done yet.
And as you can see, you don't need to be a Worgen to do this. You can be any race or any faction. You can be whatever you want to be.
There's a potion for everything.
Look to the shadows. The job's not done yet.
I think we had enough fun on our own. Yes, the Scarlet Station near the city's chapel seem to be the most elite of their forces. I believe we'll find whoever's leading them there, but going alone is unnecessarily dangerous. Time to bring the true might of Gilneas and take our city back. My forces stand ready to charge.
Take care. That should be enough. Get that gate open.
Open the gate, to quote Baron von Munchausen.
Too far away.
Cutscene. I like it when I'm in cutscenes. Hi, Dad. Hell yeah.
How can I help?
Okay.
Stay alert out there.
Seems well defended. They've set up multiple defenses throughout the courtyard. The troops would have an easier time sieging if we get some of them out of the way. Remember those explosives we gathered? Now is when they come in handy.
Look to the... Let's put those bombs to good use. I know just where they are needed most.
I live my life in the shadows.
The most powerful members of the Scarlet Crusade will be defending the nest of their leader. That's where I come in. Nothing like a little distraction to take an enemy down swiftly. Just let me know when and where to strike.
There is much to be done.
And of course you can, mount up and whatnot. I like running around. It's been a while since I've run through Gilneas. It's nice that they've, put this to be a place that we will be able to use again. We're gonna go set some explosives. He kinda dead. Explodey. I'm not worried about that priest out there. I'm here to get the other objective. And I imagine I'm gonna get 12 dudes getting all of these settled. I already have 6 of them down. And I'm only 2 of the explosions. Oh, how nice.
don't have a target. To target something first.
For Kerploomer. 5. Alright, we need one more. Why don't we look for one over here?
Target. I need to target something first.
Let's...
Not you. You. Go. We're in.
There's a potion for everything. The job's not done yet.
Okay.
Stay alert out there. Look to the shadows.
Only one person remains standing between us and our city. Ready yourself, this won't be an easy fight. Inquisitor Fairbell. The leader of the Scarlet Crusade that currently controls Gilneas. This probably won't be the last we see of the Crusade.
Take care.
Okay. Righteous fire, righteous fury. Okie dokie. Well.
Your people are not welcome in my kingdom.
Filth. Heretics! Your kind no longer belong in human lands!
May you see the truth of the light in the beyond.
The cow is just like standing there. What is she doing?
Your infectious stain from this world!
The only monster here is you!
You tell him, Gan.
But the light is with me!
We did it. It's over.
It is. And as promised, the Forsaken will take our leave. This land is yours, as it should be.
Yes, as it should. Tess, meet me outside. I have something to discuss.
Dun, 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 dun. It's always raining in Gilneas. Hold on, before we depart, there's some familiar faces here. Oh, by the way, I do love that horse so much. Oh, Tobias Mistmantle, Grandma Vassandra Stormclaw. Ah, Lorna Crowley and Lord Darius, her daddy. One time former rebel against the king. Now back in the fold as a friend. And Celestine, of course. Belizra Starbreeze, Priestess of the Moon. And that's also one of the reasons why I wanted to run this as a Worgen Druid. Because the Worgen curse, quote-unquote curse, is actually the Druids had something to do with it, let's just say. The Night Elf Druids kinda did something with it, so whoopsie doodle.
How can I help?
We don't know, it'll take time to rebuild Gilneas, but Gilneas is ours again. I can scarcely believe it.
Stay alert out there.
All I do for Gilneas.
Much has changed since we had to leave the people of the city, both the land and my people. Bear witness to the future of Gilneas. We're gonna get a mount. Ooh.
Gilneas will...
We can screenshot this one. Nice.
You're thinking of Liam again, aren't you?
You always could see right through me.
You never really healed after you lost him. After you lost Gilneas.
Tess,
I see you, Father. Always hiding from your pain. It's why you built that wall in the first place. And why you took Anduin under your wing. But I have always been here. For you. Even if you've never noticed.
I know. And I'm sorry. The world is changing, Tess. And as much as I try, I find it hard to change with it. But you have proven yourself 1,000 times over, my girl. And this kingdom now belongs to you.
Father,
You have always been what makes Gilneas truly special to me. And I should have told you that. Every day.
I wish I could take your pain away.
Only time will do that, my dear. But we have time now. Thanks to you.
Aww.
Speak your mind.
I don't know what to say. Thank you for everything. I will get the Ensemble Gilnean Noble suit. Hell yes, I get a top hat.
The job's not done yet. Aren't you going to stay and celebrate, Father?
In due time. First, there is someone I need to visit.
Of course.
Let's go take a quick look at this outfit we just got. Oh, I'll just quickly close that. There it is. No, it's not. It's not the whole thing. Buckle, mantle. Yep, there we are. That is the whole thing. Don't, there's no cloak with it. But it's basically some Gilnean colors. Definitely the top hat is the killer here with a monocle. Very nice. Very Gilnean. Okay. And of course there is the Gilnean heritage armor as well. See if we can find that real quick, just to kind of compare. That's not what I'm looking for. Why is it even showing me that? Because it's definitely not available for my character. It's actually probably in these sets here. There you go. Just to compare the two. I don't know, I kind of think that the OG, I mean, the new top hat is cool. The old one is obviously not geared to my character's hairstyle. But I kind of think the older one is a little bit more elegant. I don't know. But still, having two cool... And this set is only for Worgen. This one can be worn by anybody, so there's that. And of course we get the Gilnean Prowler. Which, let's go take a look at that real quick. Oh. Oh! I didn't know it was a white fox. I mean, the icon makes it look like it be just like a normal colored fox. Hello. Okay.
There's a potion for everything.
He just handed me the kingdom. Me! This is going to take a bit to process, but look. I know my father's a strong man, but there are times he holds himself so rigid that I fear he'll break. I'm not about to coddle him, but if you could just follow along, make sure he's alright. Soothe a daughter's heart? A queen's heart?
Take care.
Interestingly enough, her title didn't automatically change to Queen Tess Greymane. I find that interesting. Alright, let's ride our new friend out and about. Oh, I like the Gilneans with their parasols. Is there anybody else that's cool floating around? This poor worker's over trying to fix the walls. Yeah, I don't see any. I think all the Gilneans of any name are right here. Which, if you think about it, this is actually kind of sad that these are the only Gilnean, like, named Gilnean characters that they have floating around. We might need to fly. You know what? I think we're gonna fly. This is also why I really hate when people just, like, roll in with these massive frickin' mounts. It's like, once you get there, just dismount. Alright? Do the thing.
We owe much to the
Tess
Alliance.
sent you, didn't she? That girl. She's clever, determined, and loves just as fiercely as she defends. That's why she's in charge now. Do not worry over me. My role in the world is far from over. The Alliance still needs my expertise, and with Gilneas in good hands, I find myself free to fully take on that challenge. I do not know what the future holds for you and I, my friend. You are a shining example of our kingdom. Never forget that.
I don't know if you would recognize me, Liam. All these years, the lessons I've learned. The Alliance has always offered an outstretched hand. And there are days it feels right, and days I wonder, what if I had not built that wall? Would Lordaeron still stand? Would you still be? Nah, but listen to me. The ruminations of an old man. You did not live long enough to regret, as I do. Your sister will lead the kingdom now. No one could be more proud of her than your mother and I. Except, perhaps, you. Rest well, my son. Gilneas is in the best of hands.
I wonder what this does. Aww. Yeah, Tessa's peace bloom. Oh. Nice. Is it a separate toy? Or is that only for Worgen? That'll be interesting to see if my undead will be able to pick that up. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay. And it's on a separate cooldown from my main Hearthstone, so it has nothing to do with my main Hearthstone. Alright. So that's the story as it's played by the Alliance. And that didn't take too long. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hop over to a Horde character and play it through it again. I'm going to be playing on a Horde Warlock. No real reason on which class I decided to play on Horde side. I do have several, but I wanted it to be an undead, and I only have one undead who is level 70. So sometimes the choices make themselves. So let's go log out. Actually no, I'm actually going to put you back in Stormwind because you need to be in a rest zone. Alright. Let's go grab Asphodel. I have so many characters I have to actually use the search function to find them now. It's kind of sad. So I just actually gave her this new transmog as well. Green is not my color, but this outfit just looks so banging. And I also found a couple of weapons that look good on her, so we'll see how this character plays. Alright, as mentioned, on the Horde side, you can, next to either portal in Valdrakken, you can find these guys as well on any level 70 character. So the Horde one will appear next to the Horde portal, the Alliance one next to the Alliance portal. But here is where we are in Orgrimmar. So let's go cause some fun.
I am forsaken.
Okay, and on the Horde side, we're doing a little bit of more clandestine shenanigans. So, a clandestine operation involving Gilneas. I will brief you in full when you get there.
Beware the living.
Okay, so now we need to meet them in Pyrewood Village. So, we're gonna have to go to... Get this out of the way for right now, and we're gonna untrack this for right now. We can focus. Just wondering, are we on the right version of this? We need to go to Silverpine. If I'm recalling correctly. All the way down there, so we got a little ways to go. Make sure I have the... No, I gotcha. Because of course flight points are account-wide now, which is very handy. Shadowfang Keep.
I stand ready to help.
We apologize for the secrecy, but we didn't want the Alliance to think we were massing an army to stop the Gilneans from retaking their home.
May you find peace within.
Thank you for coming. Let me brief you on the mission. What's up?
Do not linger.
He said, let me brief you on the mission, and then it goes back to her. What?
We all have our duty.
We received word of an offensive occurring soon in Gilneas. We've been working with the Alliance to return Gilneas to the Gilneans. Unfortunately, the Scarlet Crusade have taken up residence in the city. We wish to provide assistance in purging the Scarlets, there should not be an apostrophe there, and return the Gilnean lands to them. And return the Gilneans' lands to them. There should be an apostrophe after Gilneans. Lane, I want you to join this operation. Okay.
For Lordaeron.
I have an Alliance contact meeting us by our boat. We are going ahead of the army to offer our aid.
And to ensure we don't take King Greymane by surprise. His dislike of the Forsaken is well known. Watch yourself. Tensions will be high.
Good to see you. I assume you can be trusted.
I trust them with my life. We are in good hands.
Speak your mind.
Okay, our plan is that the Forsaken army will act as a distraction while a small team sneaks in and opens the gates for the Gilnean army. I just hope we can convince my father to agree to it.
Look to the shadows.
Tess, what can we expect?
Well, I should ask you. You're the expert. Gilneans know precious little of the Scarlet Crusade.
At one point, they, fought against the Scourge. But fanaticism eventually blinded them.
Now they view everyone as monsters to be cleansed by the light. Eradicated.
There's my father now. Wait here, and let me do the talking.
Tess, what are they doing here?
How can I help?
Okay. So this is basically the same as we'd seen before.
Stay alert out there. They're here to help us retake Gilneas, Father.
They are the reason we were driven out. Have you forgotten?
Again, it's Kalia. Kalia Menethil. Not some mindless scourge. Let her speak.
The Forsaken know the Scarlet Crusade better than anyone, King Greymane. You have little reason to trust us, but I give you my word. As a Menethil, we only wish to return what rightfully belongs to you.
Tess, every time I look at them, I see your brother's face. I can't. I'm sorry. But perhaps you can show me the way. What are your orders?
Let's talk. Take care. Look to the shadows.
What news do you bring? Stand strong.
I will gather the Forsaken forces. Good luck.
Lillian and I will meet you in the city. Be careful.
Trust her again. She knows what she is doing.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, I didn't know this is High Lord Leoric von Zeldig. He's wearing the Judgment armor set. Is this, wait, is this the new kind? No, it's the old one. Hi. Got soup for us? Not for us. Alright, we'll see how a Warlock does with these same fights. A little bit out of practice with a Warlock, but we'll see how it goes. I'm a Destruction Warlock. Why am I not flying? I don't know. Besides, my mount is actually perfectly in theme for this place, so it should be fun. Alright, let's go find some Scarlets to murderize. You
I
first.
don't have a target. I need a target.
I have a target right there. I missed with that one, didn't I? Now let's go beat up some more Scarlets. They're all over the place here. It seems kind of rude to actually do this as an undead warlock and have all these skills of necromancy at my beck and call. Summoning demons.
To target something first.
Right in your face, buddy. Alright, 2 more to go. What are these 2 buddies doing over here? Let's find out.
I don't have a target.
Right in your pie hole, man.
You're here. Good.
Actually, the saddle on this looks a lot like the saddle they use for the
All I
fox
do,
mount.
I do for Gilneas.
Okay.
Trust your instincts. Gilneas will prevail. The Alliance must endure. We will have justice.
Celestine, go and find the Forsaken. Tell them to be on watch for our signal. Good luck, champion. Keep Tess safe.
Okay. I think she'll be fine on her own, I'm just saying though.
Need any daggers? I brought spares.
Thanks. Can never have enough. Need any poisons?
Couldn't hurt. Me at least.
Lillian, are you alright with this? You were once part of the Scarlet Crusade.
These people mean nothing to me, and the moment I died, I meant nothing to them. But thank you for asking.
Let's get started then.
There's a potion for everything.
The job's not done yet. Look, we need to give enough cover to let our forces have an easy entrance. Let's go.
Keep your guard up. I will follow you two from the shadows. Let me know when you need a hand.
Looks like somebody's been through here and cleaned out a lot of the baddies. Let's try to get the explosives before they start respawning. I do love the harpsichord music in here, and I believe this theme was composed by Russell Brower. He was always big on using harpsichords in some music. Like Karazhan, he did all the stuff in there too. I'm really excited. There's actually supposed to be some big concert happening, I believe, in Switzerland soon. And I was actually a little bit surprised to see that they had invited him, that he was invited to that. Because he didn't leave Blizzard on good terms. I don't know what this technician is actually using for her. She's like pounding a hammer into a nail of some kind of like, but what was she actually working on? Not a clue.
Talk.
No. Let's loot.
Take care.
Poor doggo. Had poor choice of a master.
Stay alert out there. The job's not done yet. Look to the shadows. Take care. The jack should be enough. Get that gate open.
Everybody in!
For Gilneas!
And you have the Horde to thank for it.
Speak your mind. Stay alert out there. Let's put those bombs to good use. I know just where they are needed most.
My blades stay sharp. There is much to be done.
Still there. Go get him, Lord Darius. I don't know if I want to take your fun away from you, man. Gonna run through the flowers.
To target something first.
He quite did.
Too far away. Target.
There's a potion for everything. How can I help? Look to the shadows.
Okay.
Stay alert out there. Take care. Stay alert out there.
Let's beat up the bad lady again.
Your people are not welcome in my kingdom. Filth. Heretics! Your kind no longer belong in human lands!
May you see the truth of the light in the beyond.
Will purge your infectious stain from this world!
The only monster here is you!
Gen is a good tank. He's turning the boss away from the thing.
The light is with me.
We did it. It's over.
It is. And as promised, the Forsaken will take our leave. This land is yours, as it should be.
Yes, as it should. Tess, meet me outside. I have something to discuss.
Speak your mind.
She happy.
The job's not done yet.
All I do for Gilneas.
At least if you do this on your alts, this is a good quick hundo. Way to farm a little bit of 100 gold.
Never let your gun.
Play through it again, get some more screenshots.
You're thinking of Liam again, aren't you?
You always could see right through me.
You never really healed after you lost him. After you lost Gilneas.
Tess,
I see you, Father. Always hiding from your pain. It's why you built that wall in the first place. And why you took Anduin under your wing. But I have always been here. For you. Even if you've never noticed.
I know. And I'm sorry. The world is changing, Tess. And as much as I try, I find it hard to change with it. But you have proven yourself 1,000 times over, my girl. And this kingdom now belongs to you.
Father, I...
You have always been what makes Gilneas truly special to me. And I should have told you that. Every day.
I wish I could take your pain away.
Only time will do that, my dear. But we have time now. Thanks to you.
Aww.
Let's talk. Take care. Aren't you going to stay and celebrate, Father?
In due time. First, there is someone I need to visit.
Of course.
Alright, I want to compare something real quick. Okay, look at the saddle on the Gilnean Prowler. Okay, and look at the saddle on Eve's Ghastly Rider. Red saddle, blue accoutrements. This is a little bit more faded than the one on the Prowler, but still interesting. Hi.
Light's blessing upon
So
you.
this is the Horde epilogue, or the Horde ending. I know this fight was not ours, but I thank you for your assistance. It was on the Alliance's. It was with the Alliance's assistance that Lordaeron was cleansed, and the favor has now been returned. I do not think I can hope for peace. Instead, I will hope that these efforts have led to at least an understanding of the plights of both Gilneans and the Forsaken. Let us meet with Lillian in Pyrewood Village. This celebration is not for us.
Honor the past, but embrace the future.
Okay.
What is it you ask?
Not my idea of a normal request, my friend, but I'll never object to killing more of the Crusade.
Do not linger.
Thank you for your assistance, my friend. I know I asked much of you in aiding the Gilneans. I only hope that Tess continues to prove more diplomatic than her father.
I know her well. She cares far more about what people do than what they are. Still, it's probably best if we give the Gilneans some space for the time being. Let them enjoy their homecoming.
As they allowed the Forsaken to do, not too long ago. We've kept our word. It's time we returned home as well.
Alright, and that is indeed the thing. And so now I'm going to send myself back home so I can continue with my rested XP. So that is the reclamation of Gilneas on both sides. As you can see, or as you could see, the primary quest, the meat of this was available equally to both, and they just had little bookends at the beginning and end that were faction specific. I know that on some levels, some folks would have preferred like something completely for just the Horde, something completely just for the Alliance, but I think part of what's going on here, and again, this is just me speculating and me theorizing and just kind of making conclusions from what I've observed with the quality of the game and what they've been able to add to it, what they have not been able to add to it. One thing I'm sure of, having spoken to a number of the developers over the years, is that things are rarely because they didn't want to do something. And one thing we've noticed, especially in late Dragonflight and now early in the War Within and Season of Discovery, Cataclassic, whatever, take your poison, pick your poison, is that Blizzard doesn't have the ability to do as much as they used to. And so what we're seeing are instances where they're trying to ensure that there is content for both factions where it feels appropriate. And yes, it does kind of feel like the Horde are shoehorned into this a little bit. I do think that they do need to put more Horde-specific content into the game. Not just like a primary Horde story with an Alliance bookend, just to give an excuse for the Alliance characters to be there as well. But actual Horde content. I was playing through a bunch of the Heritage quest lines, and it was really interesting to see a little bit of difference in how they played out. Like, the Orc Heritage story is by and far the best of the lot so far. And there's only 2 races that haven't gotten a Heritage story yet, or a Heritage quest line of some kind. And the quest line on the Horde side is actually really simple. It's like, some of them are just like, show up, get your stuff. Some of them are, okay, go talk to this person and get your stuff. But a couple of the more recent ones, the Horde, the Draenei, the Dwarf, had a little bit of a story for you to do, and that was, and the humans as well. And the Trolls one was actually really good. Definitely do it on a warrior, because you'll get a little extra goodies if you do. But I think this one was a case of not choosing. Is basically they wanted to reclaim Gilneas. They wanted it to have at least some small meaning for Horde as well as the Alliance, and to acknowledge, you know, if you're going to have Horde players run through this, you have to acknowledge the reality of where things are in the game and, you know, the storyline between the two. And it did that. I don't think that doing this as a primarily Horde, I mean, there's no way to do this to where it's a Horde primary story. Reclaiming Gilneas is definitely Gilnean, therefore Alliance favoring, and that's just the way that it is. Now, if there's some place that the Horde is going to reclaim and do the same thing, you know, basically, you know, flip that coin. But I would like it to not just be like a copycat sort of thing. I would like it to be, you know, some different kind of story where Horde is the primary focus of the story, and then the Alliance can find a, you know, you can tack on the Alliance. So, you know, and especially if there's, you know, if the original story that they're working on or whatever they're going to do already has some dovetailing that can be done smoothly and where it feels a little bit earned, doesn't feel like it's just tacked on for the sake of being tacked on. So we'll see what they do, but I have definitely seen where their ability to do things has lessened to a great degree. I think if they had wanted to do some side storyline and have it on equal parts of Horde and Alliance, they could have done that. They didn't have the opportunity to do that in this case. And I honestly think if they'd had the ability to do it, they would have done it. But this one story needed to be done, and it was always going to be Alliance favoring, and that it is what it is. Alright, that being said, thank you for watching. If you like these sorts of videos in your feed, definitely check it out. You can subscribe to the channel, toss a like on the video if you so desire, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. I also do live streaming on twitch.tv/druidspire. Only when I can, because I do have a couple jobs that I have to do that pay the bills. You know, streaming doesn't do it. And so when I have an opportunity, I'll be streaming some games like WoW, Lord of the Rings Online, Dungeons & Dragons Online, and maybe some other things. We'll see. Alright, thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.